the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the
What's
truth.
happening? Okay, all right. Now, my bad. What's happening? What's happening? What is happening? OG Trooper 2 Hertz of the V, rocking out right now with the main event.
What's up,
We
y'all?
still on
I'm in
the
the
we still
building.
on the road to Wrestle. We, yep, we're still on the road to WrestleMania. We got a couple things we gonna touch on, and we gotta address an elephant in the room, folks. And guess what? My damn nose running for government. But let's just go and jump right into it. Over the past year, ever since WrestleMania 40, really, Triple H been really he's been a fucking dud. Just put it mildly. He we all been complaining about the show, and I get it. Uh, sometimes we get spoiled, and expect them to damn near be perfect. I'm not asking for perfection. I don't know about you, man. That I'm not asking
No.
for perfection, but these storylines been bootylicious. Um, you got Roman coming back on his arrogant shit. He been so fucked up. Not so now, Roman in his own arrogant way feels like the damn company can't survive without him. Um, so it's just
Can we
so
call it what it is?
right now. There are rumors. The rumors are circulating that Vince is trying to recapture the WWE. Right now, because of the shitty job that Paul is doing, right now I wouldn't be opposed to it. So, give me your thoughts on that main event.
The devil is a lie. I would rather go through this bullshit that we're going through right now than to deal with Vince and his bullshit. Because you're not gonna see the little guy winning championships. B, you're gonna see a big man either winning a championship or competing for a championship. They don't even need to be competing for a championship. You're gonna oversaturate the land like you've been doing with heels, and there's too many heels, not enough faces, not enough. And you got great tag teams, and you got smaller guys out there that should have a belt on them. And then that cruiserweight championship should be reinstated, but you don't see that there. So you got a lot of storylines that could be made. You got a lot of dance partners that could be added, but you don't have any of that, and that's what's killing me right now with the state of
Okay.
WWE. The state of
All
WWE.
right. Well, let me ask you. What's up, Don? Let me ask you this. That's going on right now. The the issue that you would have with Vince, that's going on right now with Paul, isn't it?
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. There would be no difference between if Vince was there or Paul was there. So why would you want Paul? Why would you want Vince in there? And he's gonna be doing the same fucked up shit. And let me go back. Let me rephrase what I just said because I do know we need to make this a little bit more of a family oriented show. So why screw why put lipstick on a pig and call it cute? And that's Because that's what we're doing right now. We're putting lipstick on a pig and calling it cute. Don, you got
Man,
anything
my
to say about
fault, man.
that?
No,
Are you good?
Go ahead.
I mean, is that what we're doing right now? I mean, this is exactly what this is.
I'm
I mean,
just the product right now is to me like just looking at 2 years ago, from now, like believe it or not,
See, we lost
Rock,
Dunn. And see,
Cody,
now
Roman Reigns,
see
and
what's
I
going
Seth
on.
Rollins, they made that
My my
WrestleMania
phone.
40. They made it
I don't know how
one of
people
I
get
say
past
top 10
do not disturb.
or top 15 of all time. And it's debatable. I know. Main
Main
event,
event,
you
can you
gonna
hear me?
debate me
Don,
on
can you
that,
hear me?
but it's debatable to be put in that spot. Last year WrestleMania, I mean, like the build up was cool, but the delivery was horrible. Like the show was it just didn't flow well last year. Just some of the matches didn't make any sense. This year is like, okay, you got Brock versus Obi. Oba. All right, let's see if Brock gonna put this man over.
Don, can I interrupt you real
Let's see if
quick?
he put this kid over.
Don, can I interrupt you real quick?
Now they saying night 2 is gonna be Punk and Roman. And like these guys, I get it. We are a month out from WrestleMania. I understand. But I need them to do something to make this build up more. Cause all they do every other Monday, they come out, they talk about somebody dead, or they talk about somebody old. Like it's so campy. But you look at what Randy and Cody just did on SmackDown, just in 1 week, they done built up their match. But they're gonna be on night 1. I'm like, I don't like inserting the men's titles night 1 and night 2. I feel like whoever has the best build up should go on last, night 2. That's just my opinion. But that's it. That's all I got to say. Hello? What happened to the main event? What happened to Truth? Okay, let me add you back to the stage. There you go, main event.
All right,
What's
so
going on with Truth?
My fault, man.
something's wrong with the phone.
My fault, bro.
Okay.
But like I was saying,
Can
man.
y'all hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh,
So I got like just
okay,
to
man.
double back on what you were
Like, I
saying.
don't
What
know
you
how
done back
folks
on
get past.
just to double back on what you said, stability is there in regards to the WWE, like you said. The quality of matches is not there. And that's just because you got these young guys, you got these young people that you're trying to push, and you don't have enough of the veterans that you're not trying to push. And with those veterans that you're trying to push, some of those veterans are bigger than the business, and then are bigger than the belts that they have held and aren't currently holding. That the prestige isn't there anymore. So you're still looking for that young that young bell cow, but they're not ready to carry that mantle. If we're looking at if we're gonna give examples, Tiffany Stratton is a prime example of that. Oba Femi's ready, but is Oba Femi mentally ready? That's the second question to this. The third question is you have a guy like Brock who he just danced with a couple nights ago, and Brock put him over without even a count. So that tells you a lot about what these older cats are doing, as well as the younger cats. You got some younger cats who's ready, but they're not mentally ready to take on what the business is going to give them right now. Am I making sense?
No,
I get what you're saying. Like I said, like it's like yeah, we see Tiffany Stratton don't look good, but sometimes man, you gotta give these guys opportunities. Like I know Braun Breaker, he's out with an injury right now. Dominic Mysterio, I think he's probably dealing with an injury. I don't know what's going on. Like I think he's been ready for at least a year, and they're not giving him anything.
I was hearing something about. I
He's
was
got
hearing
a
something
bad
about shoulder
shoulder,
surgery
and
with
then
him.
he got two bad shoulders. One he needs to get a rotator cuff done, and the other one is got a torn labrum in. Also, he just had a concussion last weekend in a AAA match where he was defending that AAA Mega Championship. He ended up getting a concussion and a cut and a laceration on his head there. So there's a lot of, I mean, the kid's going through it right now.
All right, Mayor Mike, what you got
Mm.
on what you got on the job Triple H is doing, and would you be open to bringing back Vince?
Yeah, like I said, man, it's it's a lot of ways we can say that some people are not ready, but sometimes you gotta
Anybody
listen
hear
to the
me?
crowd and you gotta see
Yeah, we
how
hear you.
that the wrestler
Wow.
Yeah, Don
is
probably.
connecting with
Don
the
probably.
crowd. Like for
I
instance,
gotta go out and come
I
back in.
know um I know a lot of people aren't really high on Jacob Fatu, but he's good at connecting with the crowd. Now, Stephanie Valkyrie, okay, yeah, she's okay in the ring, but she doesn't know how to connect with the crowd. So
And it's not because of limited mic skills. It's because she's limited
No,
in
she
her
can't talk on
speech
the mic. She
English.
can't. She
it
cannot
ain't
talk
just
on
that
the mic.
neither, man. It's because there's other people who can't really speak English neither. Like
Yeah,
Penta can't
Penta
really
doing
speak
a
English,
good
but Penta
job.
know how to connect with the crowd.
Penta doing a
It's
good
it's
job on
with
the
her.
mic,
We don't know who the hell she
Oh,
is.
Picture
Like
does great
what?
on the mic. But what I'm saying is to you guys is that you can tell she's limited in her English, whereas you have others who are good in English, but just rather speak in their native language, and they still get over because they speak just enough English to let you know what they're saying, and then just enough Spanish to let the Latino crowd that's in the crowd, take over.
Well, that
If that
ain't
makes sense.
that like again. That's
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying is sometimes it you got guys like Shinsuke Nakamura, right? Oscar. Like Io Scott, like they're not good at any English neither, but they know how to connect with the crowd, the fans. Stephanie Valkyrie does not know how to connect with the fans. We don't know who the fuck she is. She keep calling her what is she something one week she's a luchadonna, and I'm like, you're not even a luchador.
Technically, she is a luchador. I mean, she's Chilean, so
it's the psychology.
Well, most people, Chile is Spanish of
It's
country, so they
done.
got to tie
mhm.
them in with that.
Done.
Mike,
It's
Right.
what's your thoughts, man?
it's done. It's the psychology. Like
We can't hear you, Mike.
I'm talking, bro. I'm talking.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear Mike.
Done. You're
Let me
having an
go in and
issue.
go back out. Hold on.
Uh,
It's probably my phone.
Yeah,
Hold
but
on.
the thing is, it's just kind of psychology. It ain't always about what you saying on the mic. It's how you pandering to the crowd. Are you listening to the crowd? Are you looking at the person? Are you pausing in it? Are you doing those things? Like the thing is, it's not always about. And she's totally oblivious to a lot of stuff that be going on. You
Yeah,
gotta.
she like a deer in hell. She like a deer in
Yeah.
headlights sometimes, bro.
Yeah, she's not paying attention to what's actually going on in the moment. That's her problem. Like like to sit up here and say it's just because of her she doesn't speak English bullshit. When you got guys like Penta and Dominic Mysterio, like these guys speak English, they speak Spanish. So and you got guys, from overseas. You know what I'm saying? These guys speak different languages. That's not an excuse for her to not be like she's been in the forefront for close to what 2 years now, almost 2 years now, including. And I'm just paying it. This low right here. 2 years she's been in the spotlight where she can try to get somewhat a connection to the crowd, and she's yet to do that. I mean, largely due to the fact all y'all doing is every fucking match y'all want to turn around and shake her ass. So it's like you need to do something better than just shaking her ass every goddamn 5 seconds in a match. Like she needs to be going through the backstage, interviews and things of that nature. They're not doing that because they're so focused on the aesthetics of things.
Vince Moore, I don't know if she necessarily needs to go back down to NXT. I just think it just maybe somebody need to kind of walk her through. I mean, because they got house, don't they have it like when they do the house shows, isn't that the time for them to work on certain shit?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the house shows ain't house shows ain't like
They're not organized like they are on the TV on like real TV, but they are organized where you got longer in the ring where you can cut promos and do all this, that, and the third, and have whose dick is longer contest more so than you can on TV. So, yes.
she needs more. She needs to be spending more time in the back doing those interviews. It's period, point blank. Like
Make sure
they're
everybody
doing
make
it.
sure they hit them buttons as Mike is talking. Everybody make sure they hit them buttons. The topic we got going on. Well, the topic that I started with is with everything that's been going on basically since WrestleMania 40. The Triple H been underperforming to me, but maybe he been doing what he's supposed to everybody else. And right now, I wouldn't be opposed to Vince coming back. Main event is completely against it. But I would I mean I wouldn't be opposed to it. I mean, because like
Yeah, because look, main event just mad because if Vince come back, a lot of his wrestlers, not his favorite guys, are not going to be getting the spotlight. That's why main event don't want him back.
is that true? Main event?
I mean, I don't even have a favorite wrestler, at this point. I
Yeah,
love variety of wrestling. No. Hear me out before y'all even say anything. What I mean. I love I love some of the characters that are out there right now.
so
The
you
Dan
telling me
houses.
you don't love Io
Let,
Scott?
let, let me finish.
Bullshit, main event.
Let me finish. Let me
You full
finish.
of shit, main event.
Let me
You don't like
finish. I
Io
mean,
Scott?
you're not letting me speak right now.
Answer the question,
me.
main event. Do you love
And
Io Scott?
Look,
Mike, let him finish.
He full of shit, True.
Look, I don't have a favorite wrestler in regards to styles or anything like that. There's wrestlers that I love to watch, like Io Scott. I love to watch her wrestle. Rhea Ripley, I love to watch her wrestle. I mean, if I can go back a little bit, I love watching the Motor City Machine Guns wrestle. I like watching the wrestlers wrestle.
We ain't say 19.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
You about to
So
name everybody on the damn roster.
Hurry up and make your point because LT got to go and then we got to go to the next topic.
Okay, and what I'm saying is, I don't. The type of wrestling that we have right now it's a lot of fun to watch, and it's not one favorite wrestler that I have over the other, because all my favorite wrestlers retired in the past. So I don't have a current favorite wrestler. I have wrestlers that I love to watch and see. That's it.
All right, LT. What you think? I mean, what you think about the job Triple H is doing, and would you be open to Vince coming back?
I mean, me personally, I think that Trips have, like you said, he haven't really been wowing anyone since WrestleMania 40. Like the storylines, then some of the storylines don't be making sense. Like for example, putting Braun Breaker in the Vision, that made no sense at all because he didn't need it. The boy had enough pull by himself. Put him in the faction just really slowed him down more than anything. Now the only downside about Vince coming back would be like some of the talent that is getting looks. Knowing how Vince operate, he wouldn't give some of the talent, some of the looks that deserve the looks. I mean, we've seen it on several different occasions. But like I said, when it comes, but don't get me wrong, Vince can create something that can captivate you. But the problem is like you're not giving certain folks on the roster a shot that deserve it. A prime example to me is, granted, COVID happened and all that stuff, but like when Keith Lee came up from NXT, the boy was on fire when he was in NXT. Like absolutely on fire. He had the NXT title, the North American title. Like the boy was like next level. Even when they gave him that look in that 2019 Survivor Series where he was the last two with him and Roman Reigns, and the way he displayed, you would think like, okay, you keep his interest the same, this, that, and the third. But what he did when they called him up to the main roster, Vince changed his whole entrance, which lost some of the aura that he had while in NXT. So, like I said, a lot of that's downfall. So, like I said, don't get me wrong. I think Vince could give you a storyline that's captivating, but I also need him to understand that you can't just push the people that you feel need. Because, like you said, we watched you try to push Austin Theory. That shit went no fucking well. So we need you to be on board with giving everybody a shot, especially when folks are actually doing good. The crowd is captivating to them. You give them an opportunity instead of just trying to keep it on the same individuals all the time.
Okay. All right. Well, see, pretty much. I mean, what we really what I was trying to get is just really just get some insight on Vince coming back. I mean, we can because if we go all the way into his shortcomings, that'll turn into a whole nother show. What we're gonna do? We're gonna skip on past that, and we're gonna go to the next topic. Next topic. The Wyatt Six. The Wyatt Six. Everybody know the story behind the Wyatt Six. It was basically created in honor or memory of Wyndham or Bray. But Nikki Cross is what to me is it me or do she seem out of place? Shouldn't that be either Liv or Alexa? Mike, I'm gonna let you take the reins on that.
I just think she's just suffering from the storyline in itself, which is why a lot of people are upset with Triple H because it's not just it's not just her. I think a lot of those guys are very good, and selling the story and whatnot. So it's like I don't think it's just her. I mean, I personally believe that your boy Bo, aka Howdy, he should be talking a little bit more. It should be a little bit more mystique, but like that's the thing. They're not giving them enough time. It's just a solo show, and I think that's the problem.
What you got, Don? Can you hear us?
I can hear y'all. Y'all
Yeah,
good.
go ahead, Don. What you got on that?
You talking about the Wyatt Six?
Yeah.
Oh man, it was exciting when they debuted them, and now it's like okay, they got them going against MFTs, whatever they want to call themselves these days. And Like, yeah, they had the tag titles for a bit, and then they lost them. But I really feel like with Nikki Cross and I want to call them both so bad, but Uncle Howdy, like they need to be pushing them as singles competitors. Like I don't understand why Uncle Howdy, if anything, should be competing for the United States belt. I think him and Carmelo, they probably have a good feud for a couple of months or for a few months.
I'm with you on that.
I don't see Bo as a world heavyweight champion as of now, but for them to at least give him the U.S. title, a belt that I don't know if his dad was a U.S. champion in WCW back in the day, but I remember his uncle Barry, he
IC,
was
I
a U.S. title.
believe he had an IC.
Yeah, but if I'm talking about WCW as the United States belt, I know his uncle Barry, Barry Windham, he held the U.S. title.
Yeah, the U.S. title,
So
Western States
so
title.
yeah, so at least giving him that'll kind of get him something. Nikki Cross, man, like again, that's another woman on their roster they're not even utilizing the right way. Every week we see Julia. I'm glad that whatchamacallit, getting her spot, Kiana James, and the tag titles on Lash and Nia. I think that's a great move, and I feel like they should have a good run with the belt. Jade, I don't think they should take the belt off Jade anytime soon to at least Naomi or Bianca comes back. Because they gotta address that feud again. They gotta run that back. Because that was like the best thing in women's wrestling until Naomi had to go out for because she was pregnant. So, but
All right.
everybody else in the Wyatt Six, man, I don't know, man. I just think they're just there just to be like enforcers or whatever.
All right. Before I go to LT, I'm just saying, really with the Wyatt Six, I mean, I understand the story that's being sold and told. Really, Gacy and Loomis should be packaged as a tag team. I think Rowan can go on his own along with along with Nikki and Bo. I mean, really, I really think that LT. What you got? What you got on this?
I mean the Wyatt Six, like when they first entered, it was so much heat to it. But this goes back to the crew in the back not knowing how to really make a storyline out of things. So like you said, with Nikki Cross, I think she could. I think you could pull some stunts with her, but you're not utilizing her like you're supposed to. Gason and Luke, I think them boys are dynamic wrestlers. Like I've seen they work, and they work is pretty good. Even I could agree with Don by giving Uncle Howdy like a worker's belt to see if he could be received well, and if he's received well, and if you know how to make a storyline out of it, you could probably push him in the main event, not necessarily give him if he's good enough to get a title, cool, but if not, put him in the main event where you got somebody that, especially if he could cut a promo and whatnot to get everybody involved. But for saying with the Wyatt Six in totality, I mean, is like I've seen people kind of like shit on them a little bit, but like a lot of that comes from the production crew. Like they leaving a lot of things at the desire because I've seen so much of talent that they left high and dry. And I'm looking like you ain't utilizing this person, you're not utilizing that person. Like it's so much talent on this roster that's being underutilized, and that's how I feel about the Wyatt Six. That's it.
Main event. What you got? What you got on that?
Well, the thing about Nikki Cross is a part timer. Let's remember this. Nikki Cross is a medical student, so she's in medical school. She's a part timer, so you can't really put her in. can't really put her in any many storylines because she's either not in the building when they're out there and everything. So there's a little dynamic with her. Now, seeing Joe Gacy on the mic, him and Dexter Loomis, if you were to separate them and make them a tag team on their own and let Joe Gacy get on the mic, Joe Gacy's dynamic on the mic, and that tag team can go very, very far. I mean, very far. I mean, they remind me of an old school Public Enemy in a sense because they can go in either way. They can brawl with you. They can be very scientific with you because if you haven't seen Joe Gacy wrestle, Joe Gacy is a scientific wizard.
So back to the original question, because I don't want to stray too far away from the original question.
Yeah, but I'm getting there. I'm just giving them all the individual props. As a group, I can see them still being a group, but at the same time, you're alienating them from what they really are individually. So if it's a good thing that they break up, yeah, but no, because a lot of those friendships there, are all there because of Wyndham. And I can see why you want to keep them packaged as a package group.
So Alexa or Liv, could either one of those two be inserted?
I think Alexa should have been inserted from the beginning. With her character that she's in, but you got her trapped in a tag team with Charlotte.
Yeah, I agree. I think Alexa should have been in from the jump. Nothing wrong with Nikki Cross because she was with the Viking Raiders. I think that was their name, but it kind of like she kind of fit
with
in.
Eric Young's group back in NXT.
Well, who she came up with when he came to the main roster? Who she was with?
She was a singles wrestler, and she was with shit. He ain't even in the group. He ain't even in the company no more.
Oh well,
that was Eric. It was Eric Young in his group, and I cannot think of the name of the group.
Well, all I'm saying is like, because you got to look at it before Wyndham went out, he was working with Alexa Bliss. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I think Liv could do it because I've seen like, especially when she went with the Judgment Day route. I think she could pull it off, but it's only fitting for Alexa to do it because she actually was working with him before he passed. So I think she would be she's the obvious choice.
All right, man, I'm going too, bro.
Johnson?
All right.
Lord,
can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Let's skip on to the next topic. Is Roman officially inside of CM Punk's head?
I really couldn't say. I don't know about inside his head. I mean, I think they both been putting out pretty, solid jabs towards one another, but I don't think Roman's in CM Punk's head because I mean we all seen what Punk did, years ago. I mean, the dude has always been headstrong, so I don't think Roman is inside his head. Not in my humble opinion. It may be something you guys might be seeing that I'm not seeing, but I don't think he's inside his head.
I mean, I guess it's good for the story. It's good for the storyline, but I just think that they don't want to fall behind Cody and Randy, because Cody and Randy right now, to me, Cody and Randy is looking like night two.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they looking like night two. So uh, um, I'm getting right now. I don't know about y'all, but to me, it just turned into a dick holding contest. That's what it is. I I I out promo you, you out promo me. You talk about my daddy, I talk about your wife, and you know, it's my show. No, it's my show. I mean, the show's nothing without me. Oh, I'm the best in the world, and the show must go on with me, and that starts to get a little aggravating and annoying. I mean, but I mean, I get it. I mean, it's all about the storyline, and it's all about pushing. What you got on that, Don? Don, you there?
Hello?
Okay, now I can hear you.
Yeah, you know.
I don't know what's going on. But like I was saying, like they could do so much with Punk and Roman. And it's like I feel like this feud is they trying to favor Punk. And I don't know. I'm not saying they making Roman look weak, but all right, you had the man, you had Punk talk about his dad. No, you brought the response was, okay, I'm gonna get my cousins on you. And then this past Sunday, y'all had a conversation, and all Roman's response was, he's old. Come on, like what we doing? We got Randy Orton and Cody. They done beat the hell out of each other. He done pushed Randy, done pushed Jelly Roll, pushed Nick Aldis, then hit Cody with a concerto with the announce table, you know, his head with the stairs and all that. And like now he's selling the shirt, the t-shirt with the blood stain on it. If that ain't night two worthy WrestleMania, I don't know what it is. Like I said, I know they got a month out. They got to figure something else out.
I'm wondering who was it that called Randy, because he made a mention about the families. So I'm just wondering who it was that called Roman. Make sure y'all hit them buttons, man. Appreciate everybody checking in. Yusuke Knight.
I don't know who called. That's the question. Like, I know some people sitting up here saying it could be Shane, it could be Bob Orton. Bob Orton is old right now. I don't even know if he can he still even
Bob
like climb
Bob
through the ropes.
Bob's dead.
Bob Orton Jr. I thought he's
Randy's
still
daddy.
alive. I know his granddad died.
I thought his dad had passed away.
Hold on, let me see.
I know his grandfather
No,
did,
he's
but I
still
don't know about
alive.
his dad.
His yeah, Cowboy's still alive.
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry, Cowboy Bob Orton. I ain't trying to send you out of here too early. My bad. I thought he had passed.
No, he like 70 what something. Like, yeah, he ain't dead. That or I was thinking too, because somebody was saying that he could be starting a new faction or whatever, or a stable. Like because he
Who?
said wrestling has more than one royal family. Look, I'm tired of
Oh yeah.
Dominic being I'm tired of Dominic being in the Judgment Day. What if Dominic joined forces with Randy Orton? It's
I mean,
what the hell he
okay.
doing
Let
in
me ask you,
Judgment Day right now?
let me. I mean, true enough, but what direction would you go with Dom?
You have him help him win the title. You have Dom help Randy win the title, right? And I say at SummerSlam, by SummerSlam, have Dominic turn on Randy, and they have a match at SummerSlam, and you put the belt on Dominic at SummerSlam.
I will
That's
say this. I
that's a
will
hot
say
take.
this. If it, I will say this, what can be a major positive for Dom, because I mean he already get he as is, even though folks like him. But to have Dom on a last minute whim, just utterly surprised, where you think Cody finna take the win on Randy Orton, Dom comes through the crowd, you know, attacks Randy from behind or whatever the case. I mean, attack Cody from behind. Like nobody sees this coming, and then that leads to Randy's win. Like that'll reignite his healness, if you will, because nobody wouldn't expect that at all. And like you said, that would literally lead to him having like so much heat on top of him for the next few months. So yeah, I now that when you put it in that perspective, that makes sense.
Probably need to be a little bit more physicality between Roman and Punk. I mean, because right now Cody and Randy is lapping the hell out of them two right now. I mean,
I mean,
so
uh, I was just gonna say that I'm what Roman and Phil doing right now is more so of a ego slash dick swinging contest.
yeah, that's what I was saying,
Like,
man. Like, I mean, look, y'all, listen, man. Y'all both, yeah. I mean, they both top dogs. I mean, so I mean,
Roman be pitching about we didn't need you, you left, this, that, and third happened X, Y, and years ago, yada yada yada. Then you bring up his wife. If you want to know what a superstar is or a part timer, then look at your wife. Of course, Phil gonna bring up, his daddy, and so on and so forth. And I'm looking like, bro, this is an ego slash pit. And what's crazy is we've seen Roman infuse, and he cut way better promos. But for me, I'm thinking like, is it him or is it Phil? That's what I've been trying to figure out. Cause don't get me wrong, even though Phil done had the belt, it ain't moved nothing, in my humble opinion.
I'm gonna be
I mean,
honest with you.
for crying out loud, the boy didn't even his title wasn't even on the line at the Royal Rumble, and that's one of the biggest pay-per-views of the year.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think they feel that Punk and Roman, their names alone can carry the feud, but they got to put in the work. You got to put in the work.
You got to
Like
make me want to
like
see the match.
like like Hogan versus Rock, right? We talk about big matches like Andre versus Hogan versus Rock, Stone Cold versus Austin, those 3 times each time. Uh, Rock versus Cena. All right, like those matches right there, Brock versus Roman, they did things to carry the feud from when it started, either Royal Rumble or Elimination Chamber, or even back then when they called it what was the February pay-per-view back then was called
No way
No
out.
Way Out. No Way Out. Yeah, like no matter what it was, like they had to carry the feud to WrestleMania, and they're not doing that. They just feel like their names alone is going to is going to sell tickets. It's not. Y'all have to y'all got to make it more. They got to get people involved in it. Like there's nothing happy about it. Here, look at Oba and Brock. Just one encounter. They done sold the damn like hell. Brock ain't even got to come out and do anything anymore. And hell, we probably won't see him till WrestleMania. Being honest,
I mean, to be honest with you, I saw I watched it. I watched that clip back so many times on YouTube, and one comment stood out the most. Dude said this segment alone had me looking up WrestleMania tickets,
Yeah,
and that told me
just by
everything.
overpower bombing, giving him a fall of grace, and throwing him out of the ring. Like, bro, like they did that. Like they have the only physicality we saw was Jimmy hit Punk, and Punk hit Roman. And I'm like, bro, they making Roman look so weak right now. I get it that he's a babyface right now. I get it, but your character is a tribal chief. Tribal chiefs don't move like that.
Yeah, I mean, and he cut the little weak ass promo after it went off, and everybody thought it was the promo of the year. I mean, what? All he said was, "I'm inside of Punk's head." Like, I'm just. I hope they. I hope they.
Wait,
I hope they.
wait! You talking about this was after Punk punched him?
Yeah. When they went off the air, Roman grabbed the mic and he shot on Punk.
That is a weak ass response. You got punched, you got laid out, and your response to you getting laid out was, "I'm inside his head." Come on, bro. I've seen better for you. Don't do this. I've seen way better. I've seen way better. You cut better promos against fucking Sami Zayn. Come on, dog. Yeah, from lead up to a Royal Rumble matchup.
Y'all know I'm a Punk fan, but I got to get on the business. All right, Punk. Sometimes at a certain point, bro, you got to check your ego at the door a little bit. I mean, everybody know you got a big ego, and all that. Okay, let somebody have a mic drop moment on you. Like it's twice. That's twice. Roman tried to have a mic drop, and he stopped him. He grabbed it, and Monday he went as far as to jump out the ring. I'm like, God damn, bro. Let this man look. Everybody pretty much acknowledges, no pun intended, Phil as the GOAT on the microphone. Even Roman kind of touched on that Monday night. Like, bro, let him have a mic drop moment. We already know you're gonna come back with something next week anyway.
Well, he did the night after the weekend after Royal Rumble.
Yeah,
Roman did have a mic drop moment. He let him have it, but I get what you said. But see, Roman had been gone since that moment. Once they had that first initial face off, he was out the picture until after the Elimination Chamber. But I see what you're saying though.
Yeah, like I mean, because now it's like everybody's disappointed. I see Sierra disappointed. And everybody knows Sierra love Punk. I love Punk, but come on, man. Like, I don't want to be where I kind of see what other folks got a problem with him on. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't know. It's
I'm gonna
just
say this. So this is Punk's second WrestleMania, right? 40, he was hurt. Last year, it was him, Seth, and Roman, and Paul Heyman. And let's be real, I feel like Paul Heyman carried that feud amongst those three guys. He did. All right. And now Punk don't have a Paul Heyman. You don't have you're going against Roman Reigns. And I feel like everybody think that just Punk's promos is gonna carry this feud. It's not. Like they gotta allow Roman to be the damn tribal chief. They got to. I get it that the tribal chief character was very heelish, but you can be heel. He can still do that, and people are still gonna cheer him. Remember, they were cheering for him when he was a damn heel.
Like I said on last week, so when he first won the Royal Rumble back in 2015, He was a hated hero. By the time he became the tribal chief, he was a beloved villain. Let him, like you said, you gotta let Roman be who he is.
What do y'all
Like
think about? I see Mike just mentioned this. What do y'all think about the comments about Samoa Joe?
I mean, that's what Punk does. Punk always he say stuff like that. And I would have look if I would have been Roman Reigns, I would have said this, and I would have ended instead of me saying you're old. I would have been like, hey, this for WrestleMania, you gonna make my ass look strong again when I whoop your ass. Cause remember that interview he did with Colt Cabana in 2014.
Yeah.
He
I've
complained
never seen
about
this interview.
I have to send it to you, but it's an hour long. But in that interview, Punk said that he was supposed to win the match against the Shield, but Michael Hayes and all them were telling him, but you got to make Roman look strong.
Okay, now I understand why Roman got. I understand why Roman got heat toward him now, because I'd have a problem with him on that too.
I mean, mentioning Samoa Joe. I mean, we all know the reason why Joe run in WWE went. I mean, it was decent, but he kept getting injured. That was his biggest problem.
He
Every
was
time they
old.
got a chance to try to push his ass, he kept getting hurt.
He was getting old. He was getting in that shape, and he needed to. And I remember, I forgot who it was. They were telling him to lose a little weight, just a little weight, just a little. He didn't want to. As you get older, man, you can't be in that size like that, man. Like you
Hell
start
no.
having issues. Look at Kevin Owens' neck. Like I feel like if Owens would have been like 30, 40 pounds lighter, he could probably still wrestle.
Okay, pronounce Roman's name, real name.
Who?
Is it Tiaki? Is it Liaki or
Who you talking about?
Roman?
You talking
I
about
can't pronounce.
Leaki? His name is Joe. His real name is Joe.
Yeah,
No, no,
no,
his actual name is a Samoan name, but
it's
they just call him Joe.
Liaki or Tiaki or
Leaki was his NXT name before they changed it to Roman Reigns. Cause he used to his catchphrase was Leaki, and that shit was so corny. I'm like, bro, no, don't do that shit.
So like, that's how I
I
look
mean,
at it.
where does this go? Where does this go? I mean, are we gonna be subjected to another month of um you know mule holding?
That's the only problem because WrestleMania ain't until what, like the 18th of April. So like, I can't. If y'all want me to be tuned in for it, bruh, I need y'all to do more for the next month. Y'all just doing random, y'all doing face offs and doing promos. Like I said, doing a dick swinger contest. You might hit me here, you may hit me there. No, I need something better. I need something that's gonna captivate me and make me want to watch y'all come April. Cause like y'all said, as of right now, y'all listen, y'all third on the match card of what I want to see. Number one, I ain't gonna lie to you, my number one is Oba and damn Brock. And after Oba and Brock is Randy and Cody. So y'all gotta do something to make me want to watch y'all. Like I said, Oba and Brock had one face off, one interaction together, and done sold. I can't wait for WrestleMania. Shout out to Brock as well for telling Oba to put his foot on his neck. I ain't expect about to even do no mess like that.
He did that with Drew McIntyre before. Brock knows the business. Brock knows how, like, he been around Paul Heyman so much, like he understands, you know, every detail of a feud or a segment and stuff.
He did, apparently so. Because listen, by him telling Oba to put his foot on his neck and point at the sign, and when Oba did it, I'm talking about the crowd went ballistic. That's how you get folks captivated and want to watch your shit. Have yet look. I was looking at it because I think y'all could give me a good match, but there's no genuine heat behind it. Like, and I hate to use it as a comparison, but people, I gotta tell people, why do y'all think Austin versus Rock in 2001 was so captivating? Everything that was happening in between had you glued to your television week in and week out. Vince putting Austin's wife Deborah as Rock manager. 1 week she got attacked, and by Kurt, Austin told him, if you anything happen to my wife, that's gonna be your ass. He stood true to his word. Then he had a match against Kurt where Rock interfered. And he did a move on Kurt, but he ended up getting stunned. The following week, they had a tag match between him and Austin and Rock versus Undertaker and Kane, which led to them winning. But Rock gave Austin a Stone Cold Stunner and a beer left beside his head in the middle of the ring. Like, that shit, all that led up to, okay, I'm ready for Sunday. I can't wait for Sunday. They got to do something to make me want to watch. Because right now, they third on my list. And if
Not
I get
only
better
that,
promos from anybody else, you might go further down the line.
not only that, just the video production back then was so great, man. That my way Limp Bizkit, man, like, bruh, that was the best video package of all time as far as WrestleMania.
Sidebar, I will say this. I think that's another thing that's missing in WWE these days. Camera angles. Those angles used to mean something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think one of my favorite entrances came from that WrestleMania, which was when Rock music hit to come out to go to the ring. To see him, now the camera panned over him in the crowd, and you can see him literally in hostile territory. Like, you're in Texas, which is Stone Cold's home state. Like, bro, you was literally walking in hostile territory as a champion. Like, them angles meant everything. They need to start doing that, but they needed production couldn't do better with that.
Yeah, like I said, man, just that, like, they don't know how to produce things like that anymore. And I'm like, they go in, they have a match. They're probably the video package would just be them talking or whatever, and they have video effects and stuff. But just, just Austin back then, he said, take Deborah out of the equation. Boom. One thing, Rock, you had the World Wrestling Federation title, and I want it. Man, that was that's just cinema right there, man.
Because you felt it. The man, he told him in that same promo, he said, I need to beat you, Rock. I need to beat you more than anything you could ever imagine. Like, there was passion behind it.
Exactly.
Like, there's nothing else more important to me in this world but being top dog in this company. That's all I care about. You got these two, like I said, having a dick swinging contest. You can't do that. They don't move nobody. Like I said, watching Roman hold the belt for literally 4 years, bro. I watched you cut hella promos. Your promos was good between you, Edge, and Daniel Bryan. You and Brock Lesnar. Hell, fucking who else? Like I said, him and Sami Zayn, him and Jey Uso. Like, bro, you had better promo cuts with everybody else, and your shit is weak right now. So somebody got to do something. I don't know if, like OG said, if Punk got to check his ego at the door, or the production crew got to come up with something better, or Roman got to come up with something better. But somebody better do something. All right, OG, what else?
I mean, well, I'm gonna say this. Right now, I don't even want. I I don't heard them talk enough. You know what I mean? Shit. Somebody, let's get that guy. Hey, let's get our goddamn feet hot, like the old school, like the old head said. Let's get our feet hot.
That will work. Because that's also what
Like y'all,
made
y'all start
WrestleMania
bumping and
promos.
grinding a little bit. Y'all start bumping and grinding because y'all don't talk to each other to death. Y'all don't promote each other to death. Y'all don't below the belt each other to death. And now here come Jimmy and Jay walking around looking like two lap dogs for Roman. Like now y'all finna water them back down.
And they got the tag. So don't they got those tag titles?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they finna take them belts off them boys.
And they need to either they gonna be in the storyline or they need to be fake. They need to be trying to defend the belts. Like y'all can't do both. I mean they could, but like this thing with LA Knight. Like now LA Knight said, "Well, you were Roman and we enemies again." Now I'm like, okay, well, I really don't give a fuck about that, but they gotta do something, man.
I ain't got a problem with him saying that though. I don't have a problem with him saying that. I mean, but because um, Roman, I mean the bloodline. I mean, it's safe to say the bloodline rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. I
And
mean,
yeah,
from a
they a lot of
storyline,
them work from a storyline
from a
standpoint, but a lot of
storyline,
them work since.
yeah.
So shit.
So I mean, it's funny because to me, I think they both. To me, I think they both being hypocrites. I think both Roman and Punk both being hypocrites. They both sit up here playing the finger pointing game, and they both beating their damn chest, and I gotta steal Mike saying again, the damn mitigated gall Roman had when he told Punk and Cody, why don't y'all just pull him out and show it when he felt like they was having a dick holding contest. And what do? He come in here and he falls into CM Punk's trap by having a damn dick holding contest. And all he came with is you're old. The man disrespected your daddy. Like, why you ain't get out the limo and and break out into a small trot to the ring and let's get our feet hot. You just hit him with you're old.
Which is like the worst thing I could have heard. I'm looking like, bro, that's your comeback after a motherfucker talked about your deceased father. That's your comeback. Come on, son.
I'm trying to I was trying to look up something. So y'all, I was trying to look up something real fast. Um, who called? Who called Randy, man? Who called him? I'm just curious, man.
I mean, look, some people saying The Rock, some people saying it could be Shane. Some people, it has to be somebody because he said wrestling has more than one royal family. It
Shane
has to
McMahon?
it has to be somebody that has a lineage.
Has
Has
some
a
type of lineage.
I know it can't. I know it's not Ted DiBiase Jr. because he's dealing with some federal stuff in Mississippi right now, stealing people
Man,
money.
from what I seen, boy, that boy might go sit down a minute, but that's another story. Um, yeah, it can't be him. Hmm. Hmm.
Now somebody did say that like Dominic is one person, but another person, y'all know Haku's son,
Zilla?
not
I don't think
Zillow.
it's nobody. I don't think it's
It
nobody
could
from that bloodline.
it could be Zilla. It could be Zilla. But the thing is, do they want to push him all the way from where he's at now to the main event, that's a huge
That's a massive leap. You coming from basically like an independent joint, and don't get me wrong. Now you had your shot with Booker T, and it was good, but like from you going from basically maybe a select few people know you to a stage like this, but that's a massive ass leap.
But Booker, the thing is with Booker T, he lets Triple H know, hey man, gonna put him on the main event. Just like with Jacob. Jacob was put on the main event. Like they didn't sometimes people do bypass NXT. But like I said, it's he's in the MFT. Is it Tamatonga? Tamatonga. It could be because they were saying they trying to get him out of the MFT because they see a lot of potential in him. He could be a single star, which he can.
I mean, yeah,
Okay.
the crowd love that. The crowd love him. But here's my thing though, because I mean, okay, when you heard Cody in his entrance music say wrestling has more than one royal family. Now, the thing about it is when you say that, it's like, okay, I know about your father, Dusty, your brother, Dustin, and then you. Now, in Randy's case, his grandfather, his dad, but like you said, his dad in his 70s, so I don't expect him to be out there in no ring doing no crazy shit. So, I mean, but in a sense, like Randy could say that as well because, I mean, he come from royalty in a sense. His grandfather and father are legends in the game.
Could the unthinkable happen? Could Dom join forces with his daddy to help Randy? I mean,
Rey Mysterio being healed?
that's why I said could the unthinkable happen? I mean, we just tossing out ideas now.
Remember, Cody beat Ray at WrestleMania one point. So, I mean, hey, I don't see that happening because then you're lowering you taking too much emphasis off Dominic. Because Ray turning heel, that's a huge thing. Like that's a huge thing. That man ain't been healed since
the Filthy Animals.
Yeah, the 50 Animal days. Like that's why I'm like, that's a huge. Like I don't know.
Cause motherfucker, I'm here to tell you, you turn Ray Mysterio healed, and you give me 50 Animal Ray. I'm the fuck dog.
And that's why I'm saying I don't want them to keep damaging that man.
Ain't nobody else I can think of other than the Guerreros. Are the Guerreros still? I mean, what's going on?
I don't even think we got a Guerrero wrestling right now. At least not in WWE anyway.
The Eddie girls don't want to wrestle. They still make appearances and stuff, but like yeah, I say it's a lot like to think about. Hell, even Cody, he had some cousins or nephews or whatever. I think they nephews that are wrestling now. They a tag team and I think his brother Dustin's wrestling school or whatever. But he has a wrestling academy too. So, but one of them, but he looked just like Dusty, just like a young Dusty. But they not ready yet.
All I know is if Chavo's in TNA.
Chavo Guerrero in TNA. Oh yeah. You said TNA. I mean, but that's still there. I mean, but it's still part of with WWE, so you got that going on.
Are there any other Guerreros up and coming? I mean, I don't know, man.
We got to get more information. Right now, we're speculating. We really throwing shit at the wall, hoping something stick. And even right now,
no, it ain't even so much about hoping something stick. I mean, I'm just hell. I mean, Randy throughout that ominous message. So,
But that's what I'm saying. For me, it got to make sense. Him cut if he's saying that pertaining to his own family, I understand that. But him saying that and it's pertaining to somebody else, it don't add up to me. Because a heel Orton don't need help, in my humble opinion.
I mean, could it be Sammy and Kevin? Could it be Sammy and Kevin? I don't know, man.
What for?
Well, they both got an issue with Cody. It's safe to say.
I mean, Kevin have been out for over a year.
I don't think Kevin coming. He want to come back, but I don't know if he's coming back right now. Because the next situation like it, you see what happened with Edge and Daniel Bryan. It took them some years to come back, and I think Daniel Bryan came back way too early, in my opinion. And now the dude,
both of them need to go sit their ass down before they.
Daniel done. If I'm not mistaken, Daniel is done. Edge, I don't know why the fuck. I don't know why he ain't hung it up. That shit stupid as fuck for him to sit.
Adam and Christian, they done rekindle the Brood what were they?
Yeah, they was the Brood at first.
Yeah, they done rekindle that over in AEW. So, and they look old as hell, man.
And it's stupid because, like, I'm gonna give you my humble opinion. Because the Dudleys have officially retired. You know, when they had that match between them and the Hardys in TNA for them to basically they retirement match. It kind of to me, I loved it, but it felt incomplete because you didn't have Edge and Christian in it because they in AEW. Like it felt so incomplete because if one of those tag teams gonna retire and y'all gonna do it in a ladder match or a TLC type form, bro, you gotta have the third party. You gotta have the third party. It's only right.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, man, I still feel some type of way that Edge and Chris, they should have came back to WWE just on a loan for them to, and they ain't even had to have it on the WWE TV. Just on TNA would have been fine.
Right.
And Edge ain't never been on
I think Edge the only one that Edge the only one that ain't been in TNA. Everybody else have.
That would have gave him a better accolade. Okay, you wrestled for all three big companies. Really 4 because you wrestled for WCW too back in the day on the. Yeah, I forgot the name, but it was some weird ass name he had. Dark matches. But like they should have did that. And I know you can't do much anymore because they older, and especially with Jeff Hardy. Like motherfuckers mad at Jeff because he got a submission move now. Like the dude, damn 50 years old. What the hell y'all still want this man to fall 30 feet in the air?
Like Mike saying, they want to flip it all over the goddamn place till he snap another leg. I mean, damn, like.
I ain't gonna lie, I was surprised Jeff flipped this damn long. I'm just gonna keep it a book.
Hey man, when you own that stuff, you can do that for a long time. But hey, that age, father time is gonna tell you, hey man, you might want to calm down with that drug usage, bro. I can't keep filtering out stuff every time.
All right, we're gonna go ahead on and get ready. We're gonna get ready to close it out. As we close it out, I'm gonna ask you guys a question. Your thoughts on something? Because the heavy hitters will be coming on at 9:35. What y'all got on tap with the heavy hitters done?
We talking Bobby Jamison Travis, defensive tackle from Auburn. We got some guys. Water Cooler Talk Sports. They are Auburn content creators. They coming on to help us scout Bobby Jamison Travis.
All right. Thoughts on Ronda Rousey and AEW, and then we're gonna get
I
up
don't
out of here.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a damn.
That shit don't move no damn body.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's joined
have Tony.
forces with.
Yeah, I said they're gonna have Tony Storm put her over, which would be the worst thing to do. The Tony Storm
I mean, yeah,
character
right.
already kind of going down.
Yeah. I mean, Tony Storm character is kind of getting. I don't know.
It's too liberal. It's way too liberal with the stuff she does, and it's like you ain't got to do all this. You great on the mic. You're a great wrestler. Like you ain't got to do all this shit to get attention. Like now you just like a dumbass.
And Tony putting on a lot of weight. Tony might need to back up off the mimosas and the buffets because Tony starting to get wide as all outside. Damn.
She wanna have the fattest ass in the league in the damn thing. That's why.
I mean, I get it. What you think? What you think about Ronda Rousey gracing her presence in TNA with her no promo cutting, no talent ass?
Who you talking to?
LT.
I mean, I said earlier that shit ain't moving nothing. I mean, when
It
I
ain't no.
seen broke news, they were like, "Oh my God, Ronda Rousey AEW." I'm like, who the fuck cares? Like, bro, like that.
She's
Who's it?
terrible.
Like,
She's
bro,
terrible.
if you'd have said Trish Stratus into AEW, I'm like, oh shit, like maybe I wouldn't really care. I'm like, damn, it would have been more of a shock value because she done been with WWE for so long. But saying, oh yeah, Ronda Rousey, AEW, I'm like, I do not care, bro. Like, I didn't even really care for her when she was in WWE. Why would I care? Like when she made her
Ronda is terrible. She should have never left out the gun.
When she made her return to at the Royal Rumble, like everybody was like, "Oh my God, she's back!" I was like, "Why is she here?" Like that's my response. I did not care. So yeah, that her going to AEW don't do nothing.
We'll be back next Wednesday. Actually, I'll be back next Monday for the watch party. We didn't do a watch party this past Monday, and we won't do one this upcoming Friday. I have a engagement, so won't be able to get that done. I appreciate everybody checking in. Don and Mike and Kev got to get ready to hunker down on the heavy hitters. I'm gonna address another elephant in the room next week. And I'm gonna give y'all a little time to think on it. What's going on with the EST? Is she PRE?
No, I can answer that now. No.
Everybody keeps saying no.
I follow on Instagram. She literally just had finger surgery, and she was crying, recording herself.
How many times
She
they
was
gonna
crying,
point that
recording
goddamn
herself
finger?
on the therapy. I mean, well, you don't know what's wrong with her. We don't know what happened to Shawty's finger, but she legit had surgery on her finger, and she even recorded herself doing therapy.
Okay, yeah, I understand. She hurt herself at last year's WrestleMania. Her finger. Her finger. I'm just, I don't know. So maybe it's bad. It may be worse than I thought it was. So we get back everybody next week. Appreciate everybody checking in for the Don, for LT, Mad Mike, and the main event. I'm OG Truth with a 2, Hurts with a Z. Y'all make sure at 9:30, y'all get over there to the heavy hitters because hey, they gonna hit heavy and they gonna hit hard. And we are out.
The truth whole truth, and nothing but the truth.